everybody, welcome back to Dees Nerds. I'm Michelle, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Uniquely Bookish box. Alright, so welcome back everyone. So as I said, today we're going to be doing a unboxing of the Uniquely Bookish box. And if you do enjoy this content, please give us a like below and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. So let's move on. All right, so this is the Uniquely Bookish box. They are based out of Canada, and they are book-themed boxes with different kinds of items in them. So they do include a book, and not necessarily always just a simple edition of a book. And I'll show you my particular one, an example here. So the first thing that I saw when I opened it up was the card telling me about the box. So this particular box, if you can't tell from the font itself, was a Hobbit themed box. And this box was the adventure box. And it says, on a spring morning in the year 2941 in the Third Age, after having good morning Gandalf and having had and joined an unexpected party, Bilbo leaves the Shire on a quest for Erebor. So then on the back, it gives you a little bit of information about the box and the items that are within it. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. So the first thing we have is the book itself. And I love this edition of the book. I don't actually think I've ever seen this particular edition, but this is a cloth-bound version of The Hobbit. And this is what the front cover looks like. So we've got, it's the forest with where he climbs up in the trees and the butterflies are everywhere in Mirkwood. And then the back of the book has a little bit of description and quotes. So it gives the description, which I think is a pretty cute one. This is the story of how Baggins had an adventure and found himself doing and saying things altogether unexpected. Bilbo Baggins enjoys a comfortable, unambitious life, rarely traveling further than the pantry of his hobbit hole in Bag End. But his contentment is disturbed when the wizard Gandalf and a company of 13 dwarves arrive on his doorstep to whisk him away on a journey to raid the treasure hoard of Smaug the Magnificent, a large and very dangerous dragon. And then the Time says it's a flawless masterpiece. So when you open up the front cover, you've got a map, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm super obsessed with maps inside of books. So I was really excited to see the map on the inside. And then there's the title page with the artwork of Smaug. And it does have some other pictures and stuff in it. So this is a special edition of this book. And there are some other pictures and maps throughout. Let's pull one more here. So here is the Elven King's Gate. But it's a really beautiful edition, and I was really excited to get one that I didn't have because I just have a paperback of this one, I think. I don't know if I have another one. I have a paperback and I have a vinyl bound. But this is an edition that I didn't have, and I think this one came out a few years ago. This edition came out in 2012 from HarperCollins. But it's a beautiful edition, and I was really excited to get that as part of the box. So the next thing that I uncovered along with that was the bookmark that comes with it. And it says, I'm going on an adventure, and has the mountains in it. And it is wooden. And this is all like carved into it. It's a little bit thick, I think, for a bookmark. So for me, it's definitely going to be a piece to display on my bookshelf. But if bookmarks that are really thick don't bother you, it is a good bookmark size. I think it's appropriately sized. But really pretty. I think I love the artwork and I love the text. And I just love the wooden, earthy feel, because I always feel like that's part of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, is just the amount of nature that they spend time in. So to see this in that form was really cool. And then the next thing that was in the box was magnets. I first thought these were buttons when I saw it, but then I realized that they were actually magnets. And it's got different text from the books on each one. And I thought that the packaging was really cute too, the kind of library card back. So those are really cute. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So definitely if you're into magnets or like just kind of bookish things with words on them, with actual text on them, this is pretty cool. And then the next thing I was really excited to get, because I love candles that I can light while I read a book and then enjoy the smell. So this is the Shire candle, And this came from Library Lights Candle and Company. And it's the scent of green grass, wood smoke, and heather. And this was exclusive to this box. And I guess is it just a 6-ounce coconut candle? So I guess, is it coconut wax? Is that a thing? I'll be honest, I don't really know, but it smells really good. It's a really nice smell. It's like not too intense. It's just right. And then I thought the artwork on this was really cute too. So definitely a fun one. And then the last thing in my box was the thing that probably was a lot of what prompted me to get into this initially. And I know this is so silly probably, but I was excited about it. So I'm going to put something up behind it so you can really see. It's a mason jar drinking glass with a handle, and it says, let me put my hand behind it. There we go. We must away ere break of day, and it has the compass on it. I thought that was so cool. And I love that song in the movie too, which I realize is also in the book, but just to actually hear those songs that are in the book put to words is so cool. And I thought this was super cute. And I'm always up for another drinking glass, much to my cabinet's dismay. So that was everything that was in the box, and I thought it was a really good price. Now it is in Canadian dollars, so wherever you're from, make sure that you are Googling the exchange rate so you can see how much it actually is for you. Their customer service was awesome. Because of all the COVID stuff, it took it a really long time to get here, and I was actually afraid for a while that it had gotten lost because the tracking didn't move. So I kept in touch with them, and they were very kind and very gracious, and I was really excited when it actually arrived. I just got this a couple of days ago, so I'm excited to have this and cannot wait to have another excuse to read this book again. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a like and a comment, and let me know what other kind of unboxing you'd be interested in seeing. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see what comes next, and ring the bell if you'd like notifications whenever we post a new video. I'm Michelle. Have a great day. Bye!